Hi. So I'm going to try this today here outside in my backyard and see what I can do out here in the sun, which is definitely my food. I haven't recorded in a while, but I'm going to put this out there and see who it serves. So I'm here as a reawakener of the conversation of the heart, which for my being is the conversation between the sacred mind, the sacred heart, in the body vehicle, which I receive is the voice of the soul, which is also could be said is God through us, through the heart. That's where you tune in. That's where you tap in. And I've always been very, very sensitive, and today was no exception. This is the 12-13, and we went through the 12-12 yesterday. And yesterday for me was peaceful and exhausting, but it was beautiful. Today's different. Today has been this morning, the grand rising that I had this morning was tumultuous and difficult because of something I had to do, which was very, very, very difficult for my heart. For those that know me in my life, know that I have been separated from my daughters for many years now, 6-7 years now, and I raised them with my ex-husband, and the many reasons we're separated, but the only thing I will definitely say is that it's been set up this way to move me into a very, very clarified space with my heart. And it's been beyond painful, beyond difficult, and turned me inside out because I love them so much. And I've done everything that I feel doable to change things without much money. And today I gave them some very late birthday presents that I wanted to give them sooner, but was not allowed to and did not feel ready to give them yet. And I gave them to them today, along with many other personal things which are theirs that were very sentimental to me, but are theirs, not mine. And I cried a lot because I didn't see them. I just dropped off those presents and drove away because technically they can't be around me, and those rules are being held to very strictly, even though the reasons for them originally do not exist and frankly never did. But in that reality, they did. So I don't even know if I'll put this out or not. But what clarity I have now of how much I receive, of how much I'm here for, of how sensitive I am. And the truth is, and I've said this in other videos, the more sensitive you are, the more powerful you are, because you reach into so much that is unseen, so much that is not validated by this space, but is validated by this space, which is eternal, which is infinite, which is multidimensional, because it is what is true. Up here can be a lot of thoughts, and I'm not negating that they're necessary and they're needed, because it is a full conversation. But in the divine flow of all things, the one that leads is the heart, and always has been. And it is what sees through all illusion, is the heart. But now is the time when those of us that have done their inner work are learning how to balance and walk in what I call compassionate neutrality. Some may call it neutrality, some may call it detachment. If you're just now awakening and seeing this video, then you're probably being blindsided right now because you've been closed off and you're being overwhelmed by what you've been closed off from. And if you've been awakened, then you're still probably going through some probably intense stuff, but you know how to navigate it much better. And you know that it's part of the process. The tumultuous, the intense, the gut-wrenching, the painful, as well as balanced with the joy, the elation, the excitement, the creativity. All of these are part of the balance that we walk to be here, to be divine beings who balance all of our energies, masculine and feminine, within ourselves. Still not sure if I'm going to let this one go because I'm very sensitive, and so I can be very emotional, though I don't normally stay there for long periods of time, long periods being more than an hour. Even when I feel the intensity of things, because I feel so much beyond them now, and I receive so much. And it's interesting as I'm talking to you and move into the intensity of this, that the wind has picked up. How beautiful. The mother, the mother is Mother Nature for me, Gaia. She's always with us. And the way that we work with her and the way she works with us is through our emotional state and the feelings that come from them. There are so many deep truths that I hold within myself that I've held back because they are so different than this world, than this illusion that so many live within. And I feel it's time for me to step forward now and to begin to really share my inner truths, because the gift in this is that I have seen that these mirror a lot of those that are at higher levels. Even those that I consider mentors, I receive the same as them. Just I may not know the details of, but it's beautiful because love is love. It presents differently depending on how you interpret it from the state within your heart. But love is love. And what a gift it is, however it presents. Today it presented in raw clarity for me. Raw clarity. But there's other days that it presents in pure creativity, pure flow, pure joy, and appreciation. I must say, to move myself out of the place where I was earlier that I'm moving out of now, I remember the gratitude. The gratitude for the gift of this moment, for these leaves, for the wind, for beautiful Zoe that sits right next to me on the ground. There she is. For my heart and for my daughters, who I will see whenever it is divine. The highest service to my world would be to share this video and to be completely vulnerable for any who see it, because the truth in vulnerability is that it is profound strength. Nothing is hidden in that space, and there are no projections that can be put on me in the place of vulnerability from any other. I am revealed. I am seen. And in the place of that, maybe you see you. Something pulls forward for you. You receive clarity. You receive confirmation. Those are beautiful, beautiful things. Beautiful. I received both yesterday, and I'm still processing what I got. But I suppose it's time for me to accept that I really do connect to a very high flow, and I am a teacher, but I do forget as well that I am a healer. I'm a very powerful healer. I'm a healer's healer. I forget this sometimes. I'm enjoying this out here, outside. There's so much more is aligned with me, this freedom out here. What a gift and a blessing. I think I'm just going to put this out there. See what comes back. Because the truth is, all truly is in divine flow, even when it appears it's not. And you can take and choose, pick apart anything I've said. I pray it serves you, serves your magnificent heart, which is the purpose for all of it for me.